Hi everybody, it's Julie, and we're going to use some rubber stamps. So these are acrylic stamps that I have, and I want to use them in the Reader's Digest journal that we are working on. And so what I'm going to do is sometimes, because stamping can be, hit or miss sometimes. I mean, circumstances can cause things to not stamp straight or not stamp dark enough. Now, I do have a tool that will help with that, but some of you probably don't. So one of the things that I like to do is to go ahead and I will take my stamps, and I'll a lot of times use them for more than one thing. Maybe I'll have them set aside for making birthday cards or other things. So I'm just going to go ahead and ink up my stamp, and I'm going to go ahead and put it down onto here. And that one actually did turn out really, really good. I'm going to go ahead and give myself a second one. Can always use it for something. Okay, so there's that, and I'll just go ahead and I will stamp a bunch of them all onto a paper or a cardstock, and I can do this while I'm watching TV or whatever, and it really has worked out well for me to do this. The other thing is I can send one of these pages in Happy Mail, because the chances of somebody having the same stamps that you have or that I have is it's they probably don't, and they probably will really appreciate some stamped images. Plus, they're already done. Okay, so I am stamping on cardstock. This is some cardstock that my mom had. She had written stuff on the top part, and the bottom of... I ended up with like 50 of these cutoffs. So I'm using them. Okay. And I like this one so much, I'm going to go ahead and stamp it 3 times down here on the bottom. So how cool. You can just go ahead and stamp images and have them ready to use. Here we have some shells, and this one, I think this one, it being so generic, cannot be in words. I think it's going to be a great one to have, and I think we'll go ahead and stamp it like that so we can get 3 good impressions. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and let these dry and I'll put my stamps away. Now, if you do purchase these type of stamps, you do want to go in as soon as you purchase them. Do as I say, not as I do, but go in and take them off of the plastic that they're sent to you on, because they will stick. I mean, they will get stuck, and it's really disappointing. And if I had some of my non-alcohol baby wipes. I'd clean these off, but as you know, it's not so easy to get things like that these days. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that on there. Set it aside and go ahead and put the lid on this. So today, rather than make something brand new, I am going to add these to some of the pieces I already have ready. And so just so you can see, I'm going to go ahead and rip them. So this one, I'm going to hold it with my left hand and rip it with the right. So I get that really, the full rip effect there. Okay, so I get that full effect up on where you can see it. Okay, so hold it with your left, rip it with your right. If you're left-handed, you can do it the other direction. You just hold the words and rip it. Okay, so there's that. And let's go ahead. We're just going to do one of each. And one of the things that I found is by doing this, it makes it much easier for me to remember to use my stamps, and I can just have the ink and everything out just that one, for that one little period of time. Okay, if I want a big one, I'll be able to use that. Okay. Let's come down. Okay. I love the beach sign. There's so many things I'll be able to use that beach sign for, not just for the beach beauties. Which, speaking of the digital kits, the Etsy shop, the digital kits are all on sale for 50% off, including the beach beauties that we're using in this, and the at the beach digital kits that you'll see in just a moment. You'll see some embellishments where I've used those digital kits. So, but all the digital kits are on sale for 50% off while we're home, and that's, I'm in Los Angeles County, and yeah, we're still, we're opened up, but now we're not. So yeah, so I again, the Etsy shop is on sale for 50% off. And so here we have these 4 that we can go ahead and add to our items that we've already made. Now I'm thinking Gather Life's Little Treasures, she's got her little bucket and everything, and I was like, there's got to be something that we can find in here. If not, we'll just make something. These are all the pages I had left, so we'll be able to make another little journal even. Might be kind of cute on there. Oh, I like that. She's up here, they're down here. Okay. And to easily add it, you can go ahead and staple it. And we did we put gold staples in the drawer where the stapler lives. And oh my gosh, does that make life easier? At this point, yes it does. Okay. Okay, so now we've got a little pocket here. We can even come back in and add something there if we wanted to. So I do have this one of these little I think that's kind of fun. Okay, so I just tied that notch so it's shorter. There we go. And that gives us that. Okay, and then we have this where the sign says beach that away. Now this is going to go on to a journal and be a border pocket. And I think that it'll be kind of fun to have this on here. And it will help with making this stronger as well. So let's go ahead and pull out the fabric tack because we are gluing onto fabric and onto paper here. There we go. Real-time video here, you guys. Real-time video. So, there we go. And just add that just like that. Okay, so next we have seashore, calm, sunshine, breezy, peaceful. Well, we have this, and I think we can go ahead and add this, and that way both of our little border tuck pieces remain similar. Okay. So again, this is a way to use your stamped images when you're just not quite sure that you're not confident about your stamping, or because you want to do it ahead of time, because that's the other thing that it's great for. Oh, we have this cute one here. Okay. And of course we could add distressing. I haven't been distressing on this particular journal, so I'm not going to add the distressing. But there we go. Okay, so very, very simple and a great effect. And of course you can go ahead and add some more of the especially these images can go on a couple of other ones. You could also cut these out, fussy cut them if you want to. I prefer to rip just because I find that it's more forgiving. If it looks out of whack and it's been cut, it definitely looks out of line or out of of balance. But if it's out of balance and it's been oh, I like it on there. If it's out of balance and it's been ripped, it just looks like it's supposed to be that way. It's just the way things go. Okay, so of course we've shown you stamping on pages. So you can go ahead and stamp directly on your pages. And you can stamp on a full page and layer it onto something. But this here, this is stamping and then fussy ripping it and adding it as a layer to your items. I think our next thing that we should do with this particular journal is I think that we are ready to go ahead and put them in, start putting them in the journal so that we get an idea of what we really have left. So we have the lobster here. I don't think he's going to work, but we might be able to put the beach sign I love this. I think I said that already, huh? So, and I am going to be showing some Happy Mail ideas so that those of you that are in the Happy Mail groups have some ideas of things that you can send. Of course, you can just send the, you know, parts of your stash. You can make things and send them. Okay, I don't like it. Imagine that. Oh, you know what? We have the little kids fell out of there. There's already something. I was going to say we could put something, but there's already. That might help hold those in, huh? Yeah, I like that. The more I look at it, the more I like it. We'll use the gobbledygook here. Okay, so again, we are using the Beach Beauties and the At the Beach digital kits. So the At the Beach digital kits, there's a pages kit and there is a postcard kit. And so we've used both throughout this journal. And so that gives us a little more help to that pocket. And we can go ahead and switch it so that she's over here. So anyway, we have added some of our stamped images onto pieces that we had already made. And again, we're doing that because we probably have enough embellishments for this journal. So stamping, a way to go ahead and stamp and make sure that your images are good before you bring them onto put them into the book. I think this is a great way to do that. So if you're here for the premiere, I'm waving. Hello. I'm so glad you're here. If you're new to the channel, want to welcome you and remind you that we are here every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, and at 4 o'clock weekdays, we are doing the Beginner's Junk Journal Challenge, or series. Junk Journal series. We're just showing you ways that you can use the things that you have and to add them to your junk journals. And so I hope you'll get out your stamps and do some stamping. That is one of the things that we are doing in the June Just 15 Junk Journal Challenge, is we are stamping. And so let's see your stamping. And of course, if you do something like this, I'd love for you to share it in the Scrap All About It with Dearjuliejulie Facebook group, and let us see what you did stamping on a paper and then transferring it onto your beautiful embellishments. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you'll know when a new video goes up. And just in case we have that schedule, have an amazing day, and thanks for being here. Tomorrow we'll put these in the book. Don't forget to watch one of these videos because YouTube really likes that and it helps my channel. Bye. Bye-bye.